guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing the rest of the air signs. So I'm going to go ahead and do Aquarius. Just going to write that down. Okay, and then Libra, and then we're going to move on to the earth and water signs today. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so what we're going to do is pull from the deck. I've already shuffled them. I'm just going to do a quick little part. Okay, so Aquarius. Thank you. Knight of Wands. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. Aquarius. What's going on? The Justice card in the reverse. Okay. I'm going to keep pulling. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Thank you. The Eight of Swords. What's keeping you guys up at night? What's going on? You're feeling a little trapped in your head, I think. Too much going on upstairs. All right, let's see what's going on here. Thank you. Yeah. You guys are feeling stuff that you can't be out doing what you want to do, but everything's opening up soon, so don't worry. Okay, so you're also taking, you're gonna come into a restful period soon. So I know that there's a lot going on with you, trying to get on the romance train and make that money and trying to find balance in your life. Currently, you're feeling a little bit of a struggle and you're mentally consumed by your finances as well as your emotional state. Thank you. And so, okay, so interesting. So you started off with the Knight of Wands, you ended off with the King of Wands. So that's good. You're going to transition, Aquarius, into a higher self. You're not going to be so consumed about money. I feel like your emotions are going to come in and you're not really regulating with respect to worrying so much about your heart as you are about your finances right now. So with that being said, let's go ahead and pull the deck because there's a lot of backwards cards here and I don't want to get them wrong. So just by intuition alone, we have the Knight of Wands, which I always refer to as my knight not being the king. So it's like one step away from sort of, you know, like you're feeling adventurous right now, right? So it's one step away from getting there. You're also feeling a little bit, and so the end of the reading, the overall energy being the King of Wands talks about getting authentic. So again, you're getting out of your emotions. You're kind of worried about your finances currently, but you're going to transition into your authentic self. So I know a lot of you have been working on, I'm just going to grab my glasses, yourself in terms of bettering yourself. And that's fantastic, and that's definitely coming up in the reading. So then we have the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles talks about somebody who's not like really taking action. They're just kind of waiting for things, looking over things, being observant, not really going anywhere, just kind of waiting. So that being said, you're being very practical currently. So I think that that's really resonates with wanting to be spontaneous, but also wanting to be practical, okay, in the past energy of your wants and desires. And then we have the Justice card in the reverse, which talks about, like I said, not being in balance, things like that. But I just want to make sure that I have this right. The Justice, where is the Justice? Oh yeah, so balance, yeah. So you might be even going through some legal problems, feeling like there's some dishonesty taking place around you, you know, that sort of thing. So don't worry, that's going to transition. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Three of Cups. Now the Ten of Pentacles is in the reverse. and that talks about some kind of family conflict. Okay, you're also feeling a little lonely. Aren't we all missing our family and stuff like that? So I feel like there's some family conflict going on there for some of you watching. I also feel like there is something stubborn happening, like you're feeling kind of lazy. You're not really working through what you need to work through in order to get to the next stage. So I feel like that's your current position. You're really trying really hard to get past this. You have the Six of Wands there, or pardon me, the Six of Swords, and that's of course upright. So we have the transition. So like I said, you are transitioning, okay, and it's something that's, I don't even know if you're aware of it, Aquarius. Like this is happening to all of us on a global scale. We are all going through a shift, a paradigm shift, an environmental shift, an emotional shift, a spiritual shift, a mental shift. It's all happening now. And I feel like this transition is the center energy for you. So really, really concentrate on that moving forward. Three of Cups being in the reverse talks about, you know, maybe too much partying and things like that. So just slow down your party pace. But I also feel like you don't really have a whole lot of support around you. I feel like you're supporting lots of people, maybe a close friend, relative, things like that. But there's conflict there, and you just want to break free from that. But I also feel like you should be very wary of chit-chatting, too much shit, somebody else's, you know, just mind your business and go about your day. Don't be gossiping. Okay, but that's basically what's happening here. So you have a transition from not really paying much attention and not really, you know, kind of feeling lazy, that sort of thing, into this transitioning period where, you know, you're not getting any support, but you really are aware of what's around you currently, so that you're trying to get more into your authenticity. So maybe you're recognizing what isn't serving you, or the people that are in your life that are maybe positive for you, right? So let's look at the Four of Swords. So in the immediate future, you're going to have a rest period. It talks about going within, finding that time to meditate, finding that time to work on your shadow, you know, your shadow work, like finding the things about yourself that you really want to help. I think of a snake shedding its skin, like you want to, you know, sort of evolve into something else. And you have to take a rest period to reflect, to observe, which you're doing with the Justice card in the reverse, and also the Knight of Pentacles. So, yeah, I just feel like you're going to go into a restful period, but that's okay, because the universe is going to push that on you whether you want it or not. It's coming your way. Then you have the Ten of Cups. Now, the Ten of Cups is in the reverse, and when I see the Ten of Cups, it talks about family, reunion, you know, relationships, things like that. But I don't think you're going in that direction, Aquarius, for the first time in your life. I think you're going to take a pause on that, and I'll tell you why. There's something broken happening here, and I feel like that family trouble, once again, is entering into the picture, okay? With the Three of Cups in the reverse, and it's just below the 10. It's above the 10, so they're both in alignment here. So there is some family trouble going on here. Again, that conflict needs to be resolved, okay, before you can become that King of Wands or have that King of Wands energy coming in. When I also look at the card, it tells me that you have, this could also be somebody out there that's coming out of a broken marriage, and you're feeling kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? You're feeling sort of like not lonely, more so as it is like you're not getting just the change in general of your everyday normal day-to-day life. Like if there's kids involved, then seeing the kids every day, or you know, taking out the trash every day, like those types of everyday things that you're really missing about your previous life. Now, I know that change is difficult, but it is coming through for you, Aquarius. You're going to see big changes coming your way with respect to home life and your family, and those sorts of things. So for those of you who are going through a broken relationship or a breakup, or walking away from a marriage with, again, the Justice card in the reverse, you're kind of worried about the legal issues with that. I really think you should just concentrate on not talking too much about it, keeping, you know, your gun to your hip. In other words, like, just sort of play it cool, be, you know, sort of level-headed about things, and try to get out of your head, because you're really, really consumed by this mentally, and it's affecting yourself. And I think it's also affecting everyone around you, and that goes without saying. It's going to happen, right? But it's all positive. At the end of the day, it's a good reading because you're transitioning out of something into something better, okay? The King of Wands. So let's talk about him again. So the King of Wands is like the best it's kind of like what you want to aspire to be. You know, it's a fire sign, yes, but that wand, that fire energy that's in your life or that's going to transition into your life, it's going to have these attributes. Okay, so let's read them. We have courage, leadership, power, entrepreneurship, and authenticity. So I don't feel this is so much as somebody coming into some of you that are watching. I don't think it's all of you. For most of you, this is you transitioning into your authentic self. I know it's been taking you a very long time to figure out who you are, but I think you are on your way, and I think that you're going to realize that. Now, as soon as you get past that family conflict and that drama that you're coming out of, you're going to, you're going to transition to your authentic self. In other words, you're not going to live a lie of who you're going to be who you are meant to be. Okay, makes sense? So I hope you liked your reading, Aquarius. I'm going to go ahead and pull some, I'm going to pull one card for you just for some affirmation from the universe, just to give you some peace of mind, see what they have to say to us. And these are like, yeah, these are things like little messages or affirmations or confirmations, validations that we can apply to your reading. Okay, so we're just going to see what comes out for you, Aquarius. Thank you very much. Thank you, that popped out. So abundance is coming your way. Love it. Look at that. Okay, so don't worry, that money is coming in. So abundance, I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So I feel like a lot of you need to just really concentrate again on your transition, being positive, keeping things light, and you're going to have nice things coming forward. So with that being said, thank you for joining my channel, and I'll see you again when you wake up on my timeline. Bye for now.